Sai Ram, how are
Sai
you?
Ram,
I
ma'am.
hope you all are fit and fine.
Sai Ram, ma'am.
Yes, Sai Ram. Yes, let us begin our class today by chanting Om Param 3 times. So I request you to join your hands. Yes, Sai Ram children. Sai Ram. Sai Ram children. Yes. So I hope you all are fit and fine. Yes, I saw few of you completed the homework and submitted to me. Especially, I was eager to check the report that you have written.
Yes, sir.
But some of you have shown me the report by writing it. But rest of you did not show. How many of you gave the report?
मैम हमने सेंड
Already
किया.
you have written? Yes. जिन्होंने सेंड किया था मुझे ऑलमोस्ट लगभग सारे बच्चों ने सही सही लिखे एंड आई वाज रियली हैप्पी कि आपने एफर्ट लगाए और सही सही लिख पाए. आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी विथ ऑल ऑफ देम. लेकिन few children have still not sent me. They are showing me the other homework and they are just writing the question report. Whatever question I told you, they are just writing the topic and showing me. But where is your homework? Some children have done like that. They have just written the question, but not the answer for the report. I want the answer from all of you, not just the question. Question I know what I have given. So all of you are going to show me the report. Okay? Those who have not shown me, जिन्होंने नहीं दिखा है वो अब दिखाएंगे. You are going to write the report and it takes very less time, children. Those who have written it, they know it takes only 5 minutes to write, isn't it? It doesn't take a long time, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you can give 5 minutes very easily and you can very well write the reports, right? So I would expect that everyone will write it. Okay. Now I have very interesting things to show you today. Let us see. Okay. Let us get on with the class and I will share my. So just a minute. Give me a few minutes. And just a minute. I want to ask you that have you followed the lesson Wonderful Waste? क्या आपको समझ में आ गया? Wonderful Waste lesson.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone is there? Yes, good. Nice to hear that. But if still now some of you have any problem anywhere, then you can tell me. अगर किसी को भी कहीं पे भी प्रॉब्लम है लेसन का, अभी मुझे बताओ. So I can clear your doubt. अगर किसी के डाउट है तो प्लीज अभी मुझे बताओ, क्योंकि हम जब आंसर्स करेंगे तो आपके डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे.
मैम.
यस.
मैम आप टेम्पटिंग का मतलब फिर से बता सकती हैं?
किसका मतलब?
मैम टेम्पटिंग.
Tempting, yes. Tempting yani that is very attractive. Suppose you have a nice little cake in front of you. Okay? Nice little cake in front of you and you really want to eat it. आपको लालच आ रहा है. Okay, so that is tempting. That is calling you. Suppose that food is calling you, please come and eat me. तो आपको जब ऐसा फील होता है, so that is tempting. Very nice piece of chocolate is there and you really want to have it. जिसको हम शायद वो लुभावना कह सकते हैं. So that is tempting. Okay, that is attractive and you feel like eating it. That is tempting. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, welcome. If anyone else have any problem, then you can tell me.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, children, once switch off your videos. I'm having little problem to display my screen. Can you see the screen because it's not coming in my
No,
screen?
ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the full screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
No,
ma'am. No,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I cannot see the full screen.
No, ma'am. This is not visible.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, your screen is not visible.
Left over. Ma'am is left.
Sairam, ma'am.
Sairam.
Sairam, ma'am.
Sairam, ma'am.
Sai Ram, children. I have rejoined. Just a minute. I request all of you to switch off your videos for 1 minute. When once the screen comes, then you can switch on one by one. Maybe then it will come little faster. Yes, now it has come. I hope. Now you can see the screen, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now fine, you can. Nice, you can see it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I hope you can see the full screen now. We will go into question answers today. Okay. It's wonderful waste. Question answers. And now I will read and I will explain. Okay? Can you see the question answers, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So, as I always say, that don't sit down to write now. First, you listen to it and you try to understand. Don't write now. I will share the same thing in your WhatsApp. So, I hope you have downloaded Microsoft PowerPoint.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
won't be facing problem now. Now, yes, question number 1. Acha, anyone wants to read, then say your name and I will allow you because I can't see you in the screen.
Ma'am Divita.
Yes, Divita,
Madam,
please.
Yes, ma'am. What were the preparations in the palace for?
Yes. Answer?
The
ma'am, madam,
preparations
ma'am.
in the palace were for a grand dinner to be held in the Maharaja of Travancore's palace.
Yes.
Ma'am, secondly,
Bacho, wait, let me explain.
ma'am,
Wait, let me explain. Let me explain. पहले आप बोलने में मत लगे रहो. Please try to understand what she read. What were the preparations in the palace for? The preparations in the palace were for a grand dinner to be held in the Maharaja of Travancore's palace. तो इतने सारे मतलब अरेंजमेंट्स क्यों थे? बिकॉज द महाराजा ऑफ ट्रैवनकोर एक अपने पैलेस में एक ग्रैंड डिनर ऑर्गेनाइज करे थे फॉर दैट. ओके अस्मिता, कैन यू रीड नंबर 2?
ma'am, Ashita.
अस्मिता, कैन यू रीड नंबर 2?
Why did the Maharaja go into the kitchen in the afternoon?
Yes.
The,
Answer?
Ma- the Maharaja went to the kitchen in the afternoon to
Survey.
survey the dish that had been cooked the forest. Ma'am, what is the meaning of survey?
Yes, last day we said what is survey. Here survey means to examine or look carefully. The
Okay, ma'am.
okay. Thank you. Why did the Maharaja go into the kitchen in the afternoon? यानी महाराजा ऑफ ट्रेवनकोर क्यों रसोई में गए थे आफ्टरनून में? Let us look at the answer. Maharaja went to the kitchen in the afternoon to survey the dishes that had been cooked for the feast. यानी महाराजा किचन में गए थे आफ्टरनून में डिशेस को सर्वे करने के लिए जो फीस्ट के लिए बने थे. सर्वे यानी लुक केयरफुली और एग्जामिन. वो थोड़ी सी निगरानी करने गए थे कि ठीक ठाक सब इंतजाम हुआ है कि नहीं फीस्ट के लिए. ओके, नाउ इशिता, you will read the
Yes,
next one. Ishita, read the next one.
what had the cook planned to do with the vegetable scraps? The
Answer.
cook had previously planned to throw a
Previously.
previously
Previously.
okay, ma'am. Previously planned to throw away the vegetable scraps, but as per the order of the Maharaj, he could not throw it away and so of a new
Thought.
way thought of a new way to cook them into the tasty dish.
Yes, thank you. Yes, this answer is a bit tricky. हमें ऐसे आंसर से सावधान रहने चाहिए. Look at the answer. Look at the question. What had the cook planned to do with the vegetable scraps? यानी vegetable scraps को क्या करने सोचा था cook ने. Now there are two parts to the answer. You can see two parts to the answer. Here it is not mentioned. That is why we have to write two parts only. If it was said, what did the cook plan to do before and after, then one part would have been enough. But here it is not mentioned. So we have to write two parts only. Now look
Okay,
at the
ma'am.
answer.
मैम अगर मेंशन
The
है तो
cook
एक
had,
ही वो पार्ट लिखना है जो मेंशन किया गया है.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Now look at the answer. The cook had previously planned to throw away the vegetable scraps, but as per the order of Maharaja, he could not throw it away and thought of a new way to cook into a tasty dish. Okay, both parts are mentioned कि पहले उन्होंने क्या सोचा था. पहले उन्होंने तो सोचा था कि
मैम
ये
उन्होंने
इसका
कहा
कुछ
था
नहीं, यस, कुछ नहीं बन सकता इनका, इनको फेंकना चाहिए. तो एक बास्केट भर के वेजिटेबल स्क्रैप्स वो फेंकने वाले थे. लेकिन बाद में क्या हुआ, महाराजा के सर्वे के बाद उन्होंने ऑर्डर दिया कि इतना सारा खाना आप वेस्ट नहीं कर सकते, ये वेजिटेबल स्क्रैप्स का भी आपको कुछ बनाना पड़ेगी. और फिर
मैम ने
उन्होंने
कहा
क्या
कि नहीं
सोचा,
कुछ बनाना.
हाँ
मैम उन्होंने ऑर्डर दिया था.
यस,
मैम
उन्होंने
उन्होंने डिश सोची.
यस ऑर्डर दिया था. और बाद में कुक ने क्या किया था ऑर्डर का कि उनको वेजिटेबल स्क्रैप्स को एक टेस्टी डिश बनाए थे उनसे, जो कि अवेल है. ओके, तो 2 parts ओनली वी हैव टू राइट हियर. दिस इज अ ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन. ओके, ऐसे क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं, ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन है, इनसे केयरफुल रहना. 2 parts to the answer, because first what he planned and later on what he planned, it is not mentioned here, first part or second part, so we have to write both. Okay, first he planned to throw it away, but then he cooked it into a tasty dish as per the order of the Maharaja. Okay, आई बात समझ में? Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now I am going to answer this. I am going to answer this. Ingredients. Now this is very important. Okay, आपके इंटरेस्टिंग चीज के बारे में है, so you please listen carefully. ध्यान से इसके बारे में सुनो. Ingredients are the things that are used to make a dish. Circle the ingredients in the box below. Okay, box नहीं है, मैंने ऐसे ही लिख दिए. Okay, now look at this. This is the definition of ingredients. If I ask you anytime, I can ask you, what are ingredients, children? आप तो वो YouTube पे बहुत सारे रेसिपीज देखते ही होंगे. You must have looked into YouTube for recipes. Okay, please switch off your mic, children. Please switch off your mic.
मुझे तो पहले वाली दिख रही है. नमस्ते.
आप एक बार रीलोड करो पेज को, या तो आप मीटिंग छोड़ के जाओ, वापस रिजॉइन करो. आई थिंक यू आर फेसिंग सम प्रॉब्लम.
ओके मैम.
Okay, ingredients, can you see this, children? Rest of the children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, okay, fine. Now ingredients are the things that are used to make a dish. यानी ingredients यानी जो जिन चीजों से हम एक खाना बनाते हैं उनको कहते हैं ingredients. Now here question can come, what are ingredients? Then this is the answer. Okay, you have to be careful. I can ask you this question also, what are ingredients? Then you have to write what are ingredients. They are the things that are used to make a dish, right? And if I ask you what is a recipe for any dish, you are going to say it is the process of making the dish. अच्छा, तो जो चीजें लगते हैं उनको कहते हैं इंग्रेडिएंट्स, और जो प्रोसेस से जिस विधि से बनाया जाता है उसको कहते हैं प्रोसेस. ओके, नाउ सर्कल द इंग्रेडिएंट्स इन द बॉक्स बिलो. नाउ ये यहाँ पे कौन से डिश का नाम है? Which dishes name is there in this lesson?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Now what are the things that are used to make? I am going to ask you and you are going to say yes or no. Then I will circle these. Chilies were used.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Green chilies were used.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
you remember?
Yes.
Green chilies were
Yes, ma'am.
used.
Ma'am, yes. Ma'am,
So I circled it. Next, groundnut. Groundnuts were used.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No.
ग्राउंडनट का मतलब क्या है? मूंगफली।
no,
मूंगफली
ma'am.
लगाते हैं।
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
वुड वुड
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
नो
No, ma'am.
वेजिटेबल स्क्रैप्स
Yes,
vegetable
Yes, ma'am.
scraps
Yes, ma'am.
yes
Yes,
so
ma'am.
vegetable scraps were used, so we are going to circle it. Coconut.
yes.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
coconut was used. Now roasted peanuts.
No, ma'am.
No, no, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
Curd. Dahi.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Pot.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
pot से बनी थी या pot में बनी थी?
No, ma'am. Pot में बनी थी.
ये इंग्रेडिएंट्स कैसे हो सकता है? हमने पॉट को नहीं मिलाया था, पॉट में मिलाया था. सो दिस इज नॉट इंग्रेडिएंट्स. बी केयरफुल. ऐसे ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस भी आ सकते हैं. पॉट के अंदर बनी थी, पॉट से नहीं बनी थी, है ना? सो दिस इज नॉट इंग्रेडिएंट्स. नेक्स्ट, गार्लिक.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now broken bangles.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Basket.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Curry leaves.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, curry leaves. अच्छा सुनो, all these things that are said ना, ये chili, green chili, curd, garlic, curry leaves, these everything you can see in South Indian dishes, isn't it? South Indian कुछ भी dishes में ये सारी चीजें आपको लगभग मिलेगी. So these are common things, and this avial comes from Kerala because this is mentioned in Travancore, and this is a tale from Kerala, right? We already know the background. So it is South Indian dish. Now you are going to tell me this is true or false. Okay, true or false, you are going to tell me. The king had ordered a dinner at his palace. Is it true?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
it
ma'am.
is true.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
No one had heard or tasted before.
Yes, ma'am. No, no, ma'am.
Yes, it is true. No one had heard or tasted it before. Yes. The cook had planned to make another dish using vegetable scraps.
Yes,
False. False.
ma'am. False. Ma'am, true. Ma'am, true.
Now you write your answer whatever you feel, true or false.
Ma'am, false.
Okay, now let us see. You see this page?
Yes, ma'am.
It is from your textbook. जिनके पास textbook में देखो. This is I think page number 13. Right? So वो page में book में देखो. Recipe, yes, just as I was saying, ingredients हमने पहले करा था, the things that are used to make a dish, and recipe मैंने क्या कहा था? It is a list of directions to prepare a dish. Okay, list of directions or process of preparing a dish. The following sentences, I may ask you what is a recipe, what are ingredients, and what is a recipe. I can ask you. You must be able to answer. ठीक है, आपको आंसर आने चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं बोलना कि मैम ने तो लिखा है. नहीं, यहाँ पे आपके बुक में ही है. What is an ingredient and what is a recipe? Okay, children. Children, can you switch off your mic, please? I can hear some of your parents speaking too. Please, can you switch off your mic? Yes, thank you. The following sentences are not in order of preparing avial. Number them in correct order. Yes, we already know the steps to prepare avial. Okay. Now let us see. What are the correct steps to prepare avial. Okay. Now you are going to tell me the steps. Which is number 1 is written. I will read and you are going to tell me. Wash and clean and mix the vegetable bits. Okay, just wait. Let me. Okay. Next, which is number 2?
Yes.
Cut the vegetable scraps into
Ma'am, cut the vegetable scraps into long strips.
Yes. This is number 2. Cut the vegetable scraps into long strips. Correct. And number 3?
Ma'am, grind some coconut, green chilies, and garlic.
Yes. This is number 3. Correct. Number 4?
Whip some curd and mix it in.
Yes. This is number 4. Correct. Number 5?
Pour some coconut oil on top.
Yes. Correct. This is number 5.
Six.
6?
Ma'am, decorate with curry leaves.
Correct. And last one is?
Avial is ready.
Correct. Yes, correct. So you are going to write numbers like this. Okay. Given in the box. अच्छा, ये रेसिपी से किसी ने अपने घर पे अवियल ऑलरेडी बनाया है क्या? Have you already made avial?
No.
Why not try it? आप तो घर पे ही हो तो मम्मी को डायरेक्शंस दो, ऐसे ऐसे बनती है अवियल. और अगर कोई साउथ से हो तो आपको तो पता ही होगा कैसे बनती है. Why not try it? A new dish. And it is mentioned that it is very tempting. It is very tasty. Okay. I am thinking to make it in my home. How many of you want to try it at home? How many of you want to try it at home? Oh, achha, good. Let's try it, and if you make it someday, then please tell me how you found. Was it tasty? Was it tempting? Okay.
Ma'am, it is a real story.
Yes, I think so. It is a real story.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I told you already before, and I showed you many examples also कि कैसे कैसे Indian के dishes बने. And now these are legends. Okay, I told you. हो भी सकते हैं सच और नहीं भी हो सकते, because nowhere it is written down. We just assume those. We just think that the stories are real stories. Okay, those are legends. बच्चों, किसी का माइक बहुत बहुत डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है. कैन यू जस्ट क्लोज योर माइक प्लीज? क्लोज योर माइक प्लीज.
Ma'am, your screen is not visible now.
Is my screen not visible, children?
Ma'am, the screen is visible. Ma'am, it is visible.
आपको शायद कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रही होगी बेटा. जब आपको विजिबल नहीं लगे तो एक पल के लिए जस्ट फॉर 1 minute क्लोज योर वीडियो, क्लोज योर माइक, देन मे बी यू विल बी एबल टू सी. क्लोज योर वीडियो एंड क्लोज योर ओन माइक. Given in the box are some things that children do after they reach home. So you are going to do this. After you reach home, what you do? 5 things you have to tell me. 5 things you have to tell me कि आप घर से लौटते ही क्या क्या चीजें करते हो, and you are going to write it down. I will not read, you are going to do it and show me, okay? Next, this is very interesting, children. Can you see this screen? This is very interesting. Sairam, children, can you see this screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is very interesting. I am going to give you many things like this. Let us see. Some words have more than one meaning. For example, point. Meanings. Now, कभी-कभी English words में ऐसे भी words होते हैं. There are words like that can serve both as a noun and as a verb. Okay. Noun, what we know, noun is a name of anything, right? And verbs are what? Action words. Do you know this already? Is it easy?
Yes,
Noun is the
ma'am.
name and verb is the action word. Okay. Since LKG, UKG, we know all these things, right? So some words are there in English language that same word is once it can be used as a noun, and the same word it can be used as a verb. Okay, like point. As a noun, if we use it, what will come? A dot in print or writing. Full stop, decimal, the number you score in a game. As a noun, point means this. Okay. As a verb, point means what? To show or call attention to something. If I say I am pointing my finger to you, that means मैं आपको दिखा रही हूँ with my finger. I am pointing towards you. That is verb. लेकिन जब नाउन होता है, नाउन का मतलब क्या है? पॉइंट यानी एक फुल स्टॉप, डॉट, या आप जब गेम खेलते हो आपके पॉइंट होते हैं, सो दैट इज द पॉइंट. Now, can you see this same word point? Once it is a noun and once it is a verb. Can you see this? Same word, okay? Same word. Once it is used as a noun and once it is used as a verb. Can you see? Same word. Okay? Now, there are more words like this. More words. And I can give you to make sentences also. This is very interesting. I can give you to make sentences also with such words. आप मुझे make sentences करके बताओगे using it as a noun and as a verb. First, I will give you few examples. Then I will ask you to do. ठीक है? मैं पहले कुछ examples आपको बताऊंगी. Then मैं कुछ वर्ड्स दूंगी और आपको फिर मुझे वो सेंटेंसेस बताने हैं. Will you be able to do it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Good.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Now
ma'am.
see, look up the words in the dictionary. They may have more than one meaning. See, list their meanings like ground, survey, scrap, sternly and tempting. इनके वर्ड मीनिंग्स आप ढूंढ के डिक्शनरी से यहाँ पे लिखना है आपको. ठीक है? यू आर गोइंग टू शो इट टू मी. Excuse me. Just a minute. Now you have to add or minus letters from these words and you are going to make words. जैसे pound. पाउंड को ईडी करोगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? पाउंडेड. Then if you add ing under this, pounding. Yes, pounding. ऐसे ऐसे करके आप जहां पे क्रॉस है उसको छोड़ना है. You have to leave the crossed ones. But where the boxes are empty, you can fill this up. Suppose this is for large. These two are crosses, you are not going to fill. Next is ER. तो लार्ज के साथ ER ऐड करेंगे तो क्या बन जाएगा? लार्जर। करेक्ट करेक्ट। और EST ऐड करेंगे तो क्या बन जाएगा? लार्जेस्ट। करेक्ट। नाउ लाइक दिस वे यू आर गोइंग टू फिल दिस टेबल, और ये टेबल भी आपको मुझे दिखाना है. Or do any of these word have four endings? I think this clean will have. ED के साथ क्या होगा? Clean. Yes. Clean. ING के साथ क्या होगा?
Cleaning.
Cleaning.
Cleaner.
And what with cleaner? Clean. ER. Cleaner.
Ma'am,
Yes.
cleaner.
And clean plus EST?
Ma'am, cleanest.
Cleanest. Correct.
Cleanest.
So out of these words, only one word, that is clean, has all the four forms, right? So you are going to write it here. Now you can write this also. Find out the name, name food that is made in your home for a feast or festival. You can write one food only. Many fast foods are made. Only one food's name you have to write here. That is made in your own house. सबके घरों में नहीं, आपके घर में त्योहार में बनाया जाता है. Any one food you are going to write it here. Then when you are unwell मतलब जब आप बीमार रहते हो तो बहुत सादा खाना बनाती है मम्मी, तो वैसे खाने का नाम भी बताना है यहाँ पे. एंड द थर्ड वन एवरीडे आप क्या खाते हो, एक चीज का नाम आपको यहाँ पे बताना है. कैन यू राइट इट ऑन योर ओन चिल्ड्रेन?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, दिस इज वेरी इजी, क्योंकि सबके घरों में अलग अलग चीजें बनती है, तो चीटिंग की कोई सवाल ही नहीं है. आप अपने घर से बनाओगे, मतलब घर पे जो बनते हैं उनका नाम लिखोगे. Now, avial is a dish made in Kerala. Do you have similar dish in your state made from a mix of vegetables? Vegetable mixture से क्या क्या चीजें और बन सकती है? Can you name the dishes?
Ma'am, sambar.
Yes, correct. You are correct. Sambar. And
Ma'am, pav bhaji.
pav bhaji, correct.
Ma'am, rajma.
नो, राजमा में सिर्फ राजमा ही होता है, मिक्स वेजिटेबल नहीं होते. मिक्स वेजिटेबल करी, सूखी सब्जी हो सकती है. देन अगेन नवरत्न, हाँ नवरत्न करी हो सकता है.
Ma'am, biryani. Ma'am,
यस, वेज बिरयानी में बहुत सारे होते हैं ये वेजिटेबल्स.
Ma'am, pulao.
हाँ, पुलाव, यस, वेजिटेबल पुलाव, करेक्ट.
Ma'am, mixed veg.
Mixed veg is there. And what about
Vegetable soup.
correct? I was about to tell that. Vegetable soup. Correct. And what about vegetable noodles?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So think of any one item and you are going to write down the recipe and ingredients. Okay. आप ऐसे एक रेसिपी का ingredients ऐसे ये सब लिख सकते हो. Next, we come to this tale and something interesting. You have to write. Now, we will do this later on. Okay. Lot of work we have to do. We will do this later on. This bamboo curry. Okay. Now let us see some fun activity. Do you want to do some fun activity?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I heard someone saying no.
Yes,
इंटरेस्ट
ma'am.
नहीं है वो मत करो, जिनको इंटरेस्ट है वो करो. कैन यू रीड दिस फर्स्ट वन? हु इज देयर? Adamya, please read.
Prepare any easy but uncooked dish in your home.
Unique, beta, unique.
Unique dish in your home without using gas, stove, oven.
and write down its ingredients and the recipe in your notebooks.
ओके, नाउ आई गिव यू द अपॉर्चुनिटी, आपको मैं चांस दे रही हूँ कि आप आज के लिए कुक बन जाओ और एक कोई भी रेसिपी इजी वाला लेकिन अपने स्टाइल में एक रेसिपी बनाओ, लेकिन वन कंडीशन, यू कैनॉट यूज गैस, स्टोव और ओवन, ये कुछ भी आप यूज नहीं कर सकते हो। इनके बिना आपको एक रेसिपी बनानी है और इनके इंग्रेडिएंट्स आपको लिख के बतानी है एंड रेसिपी आपको लिख के बतानी है। एंड ऑफ कोर्स जब बन जाए इसकी फोटो आप दिखाओगे एंड सबसे बेस्ट जो होगा वो उसको हम फेसबुक पे डालेंगे। ओके, रेडी?
मैम
रेडी फॉर द
व्हाट्सएप
चैलेंज?
पे भेजनी है।
मैं खुद बनानी है।
यस।
मैम इंडक्शन भी यूज नहीं कर सकते?
नो, बिल्कुल नहीं, इंडक्शन भी एक तरह का ओवन ही है।
ओके मैम।
मैम हमें इंग्रेडिएंट्स और रेसिपी भेजना है।
मैम वीडियो बना के भेजना है, वीडियो बना के।
No, please read the question properly. You are going to write it down in your notebook, ingredients and recipe. And the writing जब आप लिख लोगे तो उसकी फोटो भेजोगे और अपने बनाए हुए डिश की फोटो भेजोगे। Nothing to show video.
मैम पर्सनल पे, आपके पर्सनल
No,
पे।
no, group में। Okay, and the number 2, write a very short but interesting story to show how and why to avoid wastage of food in your notebooks. आपको एक बहुत ही छोटी सी स्टोरी लिखनी है नोटबुक में जिसमें आप दिखाओगे इम्पोर्टेंस किसका, कि हमें खाना बर्बाद नहीं करनी चाहिए, वेस्टेज ऑफ फूड, टू अवॉइड वेस्टेज ऑफ फूड। ओके, हमें कैसे खाना बर्बाद नहीं करना चाहिए और क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए, इसको दर्शाते हुए एक स्टोरी आपको लिखनी है। विल यू बी एबल टू राइट दैट? एंड इट इज वेरी शॉर्ट स्टोरी। ओके, लंबी लंबी स्टोरी आई डोंट वांट, वेरी शॉर्ट स्टोरी। कैन यू राइट इट?
यस मैम।
मैम
यस।
मैम पहले वाले की सिर्फ रेसिपी अपनी कॉपी में लिखनी है या बनानी भी है?
मैंने बहुत बार बोल दिया है, आपको जो अच्छा लगे आप कर लो। यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन अगर आपको पढ़ते नहीं आ रहा है तो आई कांट हेल्प इट, आई एम सॉरी। I write down its ingredients and recipe in your notebooks. It is clearly mentioned over here. आपको पढ़ते नहीं आ रहा है तो I cannot help you. I told also in the class, you have to listen to me properly. And condition क्या है? Condition बहुत बोल्ड में मेंशन है, आपको गैस यूज नहीं करना है, स्टोव यूज नहीं करना है, ओवन या इंडक्शन ओवन यूज नहीं करना है, ये सब छोड़ के दिस इज द कंडीशन। So this is, thank you, this is up for today.
मैम
Yes.
फ्रिज यूज कर सकते हैं?
क्या?
फ्रिज यूज कर सकते हैं?
Yes, you can use that.
मैम
मैम
मैम दोनों में
Whatever
से
I
एक,
have said. क्या?
मैम दोनों में से एक करना है या दोनों करना है?
दोनों करना है। मैंने
Okay,
और
ma'am.
दिया था क्या, दिस और दैट, दोनों करना है। ओके,
Okay, ma'am.
नाउ लेट मी सी हाउ मेनी डिशेस कम टू मी। और जिसके फेवरेट वाले बड़े अच्छे होंगे और जिसकी लिखावट सबसे अच्छी होगी एंड नाइसली यू विल राइट, वी आर गोइंग टू अपलोड इन आवर सत्य साई फेसबुक पेज। ओके, and everyone is going to see your recipe. Okay, very good. Now time is up for this class today. How did you find today's class? Nice, interesting?
yes मैम।
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So I hope you will do your homework and let us see who gives me what recipe and who gives me what stories. Let me see. And let us end this class today with Shanti part. So please join your hands. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hi Ram children. Sai Ram children.
Thank you,
Sai
ma'am.
Ram, Sai Ram.
Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Saira ma'am, thank you ma'am.
Sai
Bye
Ram,
ma'am.
Sai Ram. You can leave the meeting.
Saira ma'am, thank you ma'am. Bye ma'am.
You can leave
मैम
the
स्टोरी
meeting.
रेसिपी कब तक भेजनी है?
I give you 2 days time.
ओके मैम.